Good evening. Thank you for joining me on Black News Tonight. I'm Marc Lamont Hill. Combating voter suppression in the country. That's what U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland vowed today, adding that Justice Department officials will step up enforcement of federal voting laws. Recently, Republican lawmakers have been pushing to enact tighter election rules, and in a speech earlier this evening, Garland insisted that the right to vote will be given for everyone.
We know that expanding the ability of all eligible citizens to vote is the central pillar. That means ensuring that all eligible voters can cast a vote, that all lawful votes are counted, and that every voter has access to accurate information.
He's pledging to increase staffing within the department's Civil Rights Division, making it clear that the Justice Department does not plan to stay on the sidelines of the voting battles that have erupted across the country. A federal judge has halted a loan forgiveness program for black farmers after white farmers filed a discrimination lawsuit. The judge issued a temporary restraining order yesterday, suspending the program. That program pays up to 120% of direct or guaranteed farm loan balances for black farmers. It was created by President Biden as part of his $1.9 trillion COVID-19 pandemic relief plan. White farmers argue that it's not fair because they aren't eligible for the program. The filing seeks a court order prohibiting the USDA from applying racial classifications when determining eligibility for federal relief. The teen who filmed George Floyd's murder will be honored by the Pulitzer Prize Board. Darnella Frazier shot the video on her cell phone. She recorded former police officer and now convicted murderer Derek Chauvin pressing his knee into George Floyd's neck. She then posted the video on Facebook. Her video sparked protests against police brutality all around the world. The board said that Frazier's actions highlight, quote, the crucial role of citizens in journalists' quest for truth and justice. We have to pause just for a second, family. We're giving this woman a recognition, an award for videotaping the murder of a black man, an unarmed black man who was killed by the police. There's something oddly perverse about that to me. I'm glad that she had the courage to do it. I'm glad that Pulitzer is recognizing the relationship between her citizen journalism and the outcomes we saw on the street and in the courtroom. There's no criticism of the sister who recorded the video, and I'm not mad at the award itself. I'm just mad that this is our circumstance. And secondly, what comes with that recognition? What comes with that citation? Does it come with mental health support? Does it come with a therapist? Does it come with some sort of financial recognition? She witnessed trauma. She witnessed, as many of us did, the death of that man. That award is not going to help her sleep at night. It's not going to help heal the wounds of state violence. I hope that that award comes with more than just a piece of paper, because that sister deserves a whole lot more than that. All right, now we can move on. After reporting negative news almost on a daily basis from the glorious state of Texas, because y'all know Texas be tripping, here is finally some positive news. Texas lawmakers finally got their wish after pressing a federal board for the second time to change the racially offensive names of geographic locations in the state. Yesterday, the U.S. Board on Geography unanimously approved the name change request. There were 16 sites that made this request across the state of Texas, and some of the names were things like negro. These were requests that were rejected since 1998. They've been trying to change the name negro since 1998. One site with a change was a tributary. It was called Negro Branch. It'll now be called Ada Simon Creek, named after an award-winning black writer and activist. Doesn't that sound better than Negro Creek? To some people it does, but of course, to some it probably doesn't.